Before we dive into the video, there's something you need to know. There exists a fan-made manga where Bardock doesn't die when planet Vegeta is destroyed. Yeah, instead of perishing, he somehow survives and gets thrown forward in time, years into the future. And from that moment on, everything changes. What happens next is something no Saiyan could have ever imagined. Bardock starts encountering things, events, and truths that feel almost impossible to believe. This isn't just a story, this is a whole different timeline. So make sure you stick till the end, because what you're about to see is absolutely insane. Let's begin.
Vegeta suddenly wakes up and locks his eyes onto Bardock. Then he shouts, "I knew it! You're Kakarot! I was sure you were on this planet. I could sense your energy from a distance." But Bardock immediately raises his voice to stop him. "Calm down, Prince Vegeta, and listen to me carefully. I'm not Kakarot. Kakarot is actually my son. I belong to the same Saiyan warrior race as you, but I come from a time when planet Vegeta still existed. In other words, I'm from a distant past, long before your time." Vegeta snaps back angrily. "What kind of nonsense are you talking about? Just say it clearly. Who exactly are you?" Bardock answers calmly, "I'm Kakarot's father. My name is Bardock." Vegeta bursts into laughter. "You really expect me to fall for that? Your story is complete garbage. Do you seriously think I'd believe something like that?" But Bardock responds with a serious expression. "Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter to me, because right now only one thing matters: defeating Frieza." Vegeta smirks slightly. "At least we agree on that. But let me make one thing clear. With your current strength, you'll never defeat Frieza. His strength exists on a completely different level. He's a monster beyond comparison." Bardock nods. "I know exactly how cruel and dangerous Frieza is, and that's why I risked my life to save you, so that you and I could fight together and take revenge on the one who destroyed our home, planet Vegeta." For a moment, Vegeta goes silent. Then he says slowly, "Kakarot, the way you talk, it's different now. Something about you has changed. The last time we met, you weren't like this. What happened to you?" But Bardock cuts him off. "Vegeta, this isn't the time for questions. I just need one clear answer. Will you help me defeat Frieza or not?" Vegeta thinks for a moment. Then he replies, "To be honest, with our current strength, it's almost impossible. But there is still one way." Bardock asks, "What way?"
Vegeta answers, "If I gain immortality using the Dragon Balls, then no power in this universe will be able to stop me." Bardock looks surprised. "Immortality from the Dragon Balls? I thought that was just a myth." Vegeta shakes his head. "No, that's the only path forward, and that's why I've been searching for them." But Bardock suddenly responds in a firm tone. "That's never going to happen, and not just because it's difficult, but because your intention isn't only to defeat Frieza. You want immortality so you can rule the entire universe, and I won't allow that." At that moment, the Grand Elder speaks up. "This Saiyan is correct." Vegeta turns, irritated. "Who is this old man?" Bardock explains. "He is the Grand Elder of this planet, the wisest and most powerful being on Namek. And remember this, he's the one who saved your life. He also awakened the hidden power within you." Vegeta looks down at his body. "Now I understand. Ever since I woke up, my body feels completely different, like some heavy burden has been lifted." Then he smiles slightly. "So my true power has finally awakened. Maybe now I can become what I've always been searching for, the legendary Super Saiyan." But the Grand Elder immediately responds, "I'm sorry, Saiyan, but I cannot allow you to use the Dragon Balls if your wish could endanger the entire universe. As long as I live, that will never happen." Vegeta lets out a small laugh. "You really are troublesome, Grand Elder. But even so, I thank you, because thanks to you, my power has fully awakened. Then he says, now it's time. I need to settle my score with that pathetic Zarbon. But Bardock calmly interrupts. That won't be necessary. Zarbon is already dead. What did you say? I can't sense his energy at all. But how is that possible? Your power doesn't seem that high. Then he stares at Bardock and says, Kakarot, what did you do to him? Bardock smiles slightly. The Grand Elder gave me a chance to awaken the hidden power within me, and because of that, I've surpassed all my limits. Now, I'm no longer the same warrior I used to be.
Gohan and Krillin finally arrive at the Grand Elder's palace. But the moment they step inside, the sight in front of them leaves them completely shocked. Krillin immediately blurts out, "Wait, what am I seeing? Is that really Vegeta?" Then he angrily asks, "Vegeta, what are you doing here? We never expected to see you in a sacred place like this." Vegeta smirks slightly. Well, what an interesting coincidence. So the Earth insects have arrived here as well. To be honest, this is a perfect opportunity to eliminate all of you right where you stand. I haven't forgotten what happened on Earth. Krillin quickly responds, "Vegeta, I hope you're joking. This isn't the time to fight. Right now, we're all on the same side." At that moment, Bardock steps forward. "Prince Vegeta, if you try to harm the people of Earth, then this time you'll have to fight me, and believe me, things won't end the same way as before." Vegeta looks around the room in confusion. What exactly is going on here? Will someone explain why everyone is gathered inside this palace? Krillin answers, "We came here to increase Gohan's power. The Grand Elder possesses a special ability. He can awaken the hidden potential inside any warrior." As soon as he hears this, the Grand Elder approaches Gohan, and with his mysterious power,
He awakens Gohan's hidden strength as well. In the very next moment, a tremendous surge of energy begins radiating from Gohan's body. Seeing this, both Vegeta and Bardock are stunned, because they had never sensed such incredible power coming from a child before. Vegeta whispers, "Unbelievable. So much power inside a child." Suddenly, a thought crosses Vegeta's mind. He begins to realize something. Maybe if he temporarily joins forces with the warriors from Earth, then there might actually be a real chance to defeat Frieza. And now Bardock was with them too, although Vegeta still believed that Bardock was actually Kakarot. But then, something unexpected happens. Something that forces Vegeta to rethink his entire plan. The Grand Elder suddenly speaks in a serious tone. This is truly remarkable. Bardock asks, "What is it, Grand Elder?" The Elder replies, "When I looked into your memories earlier, I also saw this very moment. But those weren't ordinary memories. They were glimpses of the future, scenes of events that have yet to happen." Then the Elder continues, "This means one thing. If all of you combine your strength together, Frieza can be defeated. And that is the only way this planet can be saved." But then the Elder suddenly pauses. However, there was something strange in Bardock's memories. There was someone missing, someone who should have been present here. Bardock asks, "Who are you talking about?" The Elder explains, "That person was wearing a strange outfit, somewhat similar to Krillin's clothing, but his energy felt very different." Suddenly, Krillin realizes something. "Wait, I get it now. That must be Goku." The moment Vegeta hears that, his eyes widen in shock. "What did you say? So this man really isn't Kakarot?" Krillin responds, "We don't know the full truth either, but his name is Bardock, and he might actually be Goku's real father." Vegeta immediately protests. "That's impossible. How could something like that even happen? Then he asks, "So Kakarot is really coming to this planet?" Krillin nods. Yes.
And right now, he's training at full power so he can defeat Frieza. Hearing this, Vegeta slowly begins to smile. So finally, I'll get the chance to meet Kakarot again. At this point, everything has completely changed, because now Bardock, Vegeta, and the warriors from Earth were all gathered in the same place, and thanks to the Grand Elder, their powers had increased far beyond what they once were. It finally began to feel like, if all of them fought together, then defeating Frieza might actually be possible. But there was still one problem left. Krillin explains, Goku will need a few more days to reach this planet, which means they must wait until Goku arrives. And until then, they have to protect the 2 Dragon Balls they currently possess. And so, time slowly continues to pass on planet Namek. But suddenly, something happens that makes everyone uneasy, because at that very moment, 5 spaceships land on planet Namek. The instant Bardock and Vegeta sense those energies, they immediately realize who it is. It's none other than Frieza's elite squad, the Ginyu Force. Now, the situation has become even more dangerous, because if a battle starts, Frieza will instantly learn about their location, and that would put the Dragon Balls in serious danger. So, everyone decides to stay hidden and wait until Goku arrives. But then, in the very next moment, another spaceship suddenly lands on planet Namek. Now, the story moves forward to a moment everyone had been waiting for. Goku's spaceship finally lands on planet Namek. As Goku carefully steps out of his ship, he immediately notices that several people are already waiting outside. At first, this feels a little strange to him, because as far as he knew, only Krillin and Gohan were supposed to be waiting for him. But the moment Goku fully steps outside, he freezes in shock at what he sees, because it's not just Krillin and Gohan standing there. Vegeta is there as well. And that's not all. Among them stands another Saiyan, a man whose face looks exactly like Goku's. Seeing this, Goku is completely confused. He says, "Can someone explain what's going on here? Who is this guy, and why does he look exactly like me?" At that moment, Bardock begins staring closely at Goku, and suddenly a strange light appears in his eyes. He quietly says, "So, finally, you've arrived, Kakarot." Goku looks puzzled. "Kakarot? Why are you calling me that? Are you friends with Vegeta? Because he's the only one who calls me by that name." Vegeta immediately interrupts. "Kakarot, stop acting like an idiot for a moment. This man is a pure Saiyan warrior just like us." Then Vegeta pauses briefly, and in a heavy voice he continues, "I don't like admitting this, but the evidence is clear, and the truth cannot be denied." Goku looks curious. "What truth? Vegeta, just tell me already." Vegeta stares straight at him and says, "This man is your biological father, your true Saiyan father, Bardock." The moment Goku hears those words, he is completely stunned. For a few seconds, he doesn't even know what to say. Meanwhile, somewhere else on the planet, Frieza stands there, furious. He angrily speaks to his soldiers. "You have disappointed me once again. I thought you would find those insects hiding somewhere on this planet, but it seems you are just as useless as the rest of my army." Just then, one of his soldiers approaches. "My lord, an unidentified spaceship has just landed on the planet." Frieza smiles slightly. "Oh, is that so? Then I suppose I should go see for myself what exactly is happening there." Then he turns to his soldiers. "All of you stay here. Guard my Dragon Balls. I will not tolerate any carelessness." At that same moment,
Bardock suddenly looks up toward the sky. Then he says, "Someone is coming toward us very fast." Krillin nervously asks, "Who is it?" Bardock answers in a serious tone, "The energy is enormous and extremely dangerous." Vegeta immediately understands. He clenches his teeth and says, "Damn it, there's no doubt about it. That's Frieza himself, and he's heading straight for us. We need to be cautious, so this is his power. What an overwhelming presence. I can feel it even from here. It's unlike anything I've ever encountered. For what he did to planet Vegeta, for every Saiyan he slaughtered. This time, things will be different. Gohan, Krillin, listen closely. Leave immediately. Find Bulma and stay safe. This battle is far too dangerous for you."
Wait, Kakarot. If Frieza himself is coming here, that means the Dragon Balls he collected are currently unguarded.
I just got here, so I don't fully understand everything yet.
Explain the situation, quickly. It's complicated, but in short, Earth's team has 2 Dragon Balls, and the remaining 5 are inside Frieza's ship. He's dangerously close to making his wish.
Then the smartest move is obvious.
One of us should go immediately and steal them before that monster wishes for immortality. If he becomes immortal, none of us will stand a chance against him.
Hold on, Vegeta. Focus your senses for a moment.
Can't you feel those intense power levels coming from that direction? They're far too strong to ignore.
You're right. The Ginyu Force is still there, and they're definitely guarding the Dragon Balls.
Damn it, nothing on this planet is ever simple. That leaves us with only one option. Take Frieza down now, before he figures out our plan. Kakarot, I don't know how much stronger you've become, but even with all your training, you probably still can't defeat Frieza head-on. He's unlike any enemy you've faced before. Listen carefully. Go to Nemex's Grand Elder immediately. Ask him to unlock your hidden potential. If your power increases beyond its current limits, we might actually stand a chance. This is our only hope.
Unlock my hidden power? You mean there's still strength inside me that I haven't reached yet?
Exactly. The Grand Elder helped us push our abilities far beyond what we thought was possible. I've seen it myself. The transformation is incredible. If you can awaken that dormant power, you might be able to fight Frieza as an equal, maybe even defeat him.
Hurry, Kakarot. That slimy Frieza is almost here. Every second matters now. Bardock and I will hold him off. Go, now. At that very moment, Goku, Krillin, and Gohan took off at full speed, leaving the battlefield behind. Their bodies tore through the sky like blazing missiles, cutting across the air at incredible speed. For Goku, everything felt both sudden and somehow destined. Deep down, he already knew that the brutal training he endured during his journey through space had pushed him far beyond his old limits, far beyond what he could even fully grasp. But hearing that there was still more power hidden within him, something untouched, ignited a new fire inside him. What was this power? Something sleeping, buried deep within his own being. The thought alone pushed him to move even faster. Meanwhile, time dragged on mercilessly, until at last Frieza arrived at the very spot where the mysterious ship had landed. As his eyes scanned the area, he immediately noticed something unexpected. Vegeta, the same defiant prince who had always been a thorn in his side. And standing beside him, another warrior. Frieza narrowed his gaze. There was something about that face, something disturbingly familiar, like a forgotten nightmare clawing its way back to the surface. Well, well, so it was you two lurking around here. Tell me, what are you doing in this place? Vegeta, did that ship bring this man here? Who is he? Vegeta clenched his fists. So it really is him, Frieza. That same monster, just as I remember. I need to stall him, buy time for Kakarot. No mistakes, no wasted energy. I have no reason to answer you, Vegeta spat coldly. You're not even worth my words. Frieza's attention shifted toward Bardock. That one beside you, he looks very familiar. You, speak. Who are you? Were you once part of my army? There's something about your face I can't ignore. Bardock stepped forward, his eyes burning with fury. Maybe this will help refresh your memory. For a brief moment, silence fell. Then Frieza's expression twisted. I see. So it's you.
How revolting to lay eyes on you again, Saiyan. But how is this possible? You were supposed to be dead. I made sure of that myself.
Vegeta watched closely. Good. Bardock's anger is keeping his attention locked. This will buy us time. Bardock's voice hardened. I told you once before, when you left me to die. I won't stop. I won't rest. I won't back down until I rewrite your cursed destiny. And now, I finally have the chance to do it. Frieza let out a cold laugh. How pathetic. What makes you think this time will be any different? Bardock's eyes sharpened. Because this time, I'm not alone. I have allies. And this time, I'm ready. Frieza scoffed. You mean Vegeta? He's nothing more than an insect who refuses to know his place. Shut your mouth, Frieza, Vegeta snapped. This time, my power has grown beyond anything you've ever witnessed, and I'm about to become the very legend you feared, the Super Saiyan. Frieza's eyes narrowed slightly. Super Saiyan? Bardock stepped forward, aura beginning to rise. That's right. Watch closely, because what comes next is something you've never seen before. What followed was nothing short of chaos. Vegeta and Bardock launched at him without hesitation, attacking with everything they had. Every strike carried years of rage, of grief, of loss, and an unbreakable will to change their fate. For a fleeting moment, it almost seemed like they had the upper hand. Frieza was actually pushed back, taking a few steps in surprise, caught off guard by the sheer intensity of their assault. Far away from the battlefield, Goku continued flying at full speed, heading straight toward the Grand Elder. He could feel it. The battle had already begun. And despite Vegeta and Bardock's strength, Frieza was on an entirely different level. After what felt like an eternity, Goku finally reached the Elder and urgently asked for his help to unlock the power within him. The Grand Elder did not hesitate. A massive surge of power erupted from within Goku, like a silent detonation tearing through every barrier that had ever held him back. Every limit shattered, every restriction gone. And when it was over, he vanished, launching forward at such insane speed that streaks of light trailed behind him, marking his path across the sky. But as he rushed back, something hit him hard. Bardock, Vegeta, their energy was fading rapidly. Goku's expression tightened. Without thinking, he pushed himself even further, beyond speed, beyond exhaustion, until in a single instant, he arrived. Even Frieza was caught off guard for a split second. Oh, another piece of useless trash has come to challenge me? I'm getting tired of this. Goku's eyes scanned the battlefield. His heart sank. Unbelievable. Frieza had crushed both Bardock and Vegeta in mere minutes, and yet he stood there completely calm, as if none of it had required any effort at all. Goku stepped forward, his gaze locked. So, you're Frieza. I'll be honest, I expected someone a little more intimidating. Frieza tilted his head slightly, studying him.
Could it be you're his son? How interesting. A cold smirk appeared. Don't tell me you plan to fight me alone, boy. Your friends already tried everything they had, and look where that got them. Goku didn't respond. Instead, he reached into his pocket. I'm sorry I'm late, but luckily, I brought these. Senzu beans. Within moments, Bardock and Vegeta were back on their feet. Frieza's expression shifted instantly. What did you just do? What kind of technique is that? Impossible. Vegeta clenched his fists, rage overflowing once again. Damn you, Frieza. You'll pay for this. For every hit, every insult, every moment. This time, no holding back. Bardock stepped forward beside him. We strike together, all at once, no hesitation. Goku nodded. Put everything into the first attack. We can't afford to drag this out. And then, for the first time, Goku, Vegeta, Bardock
stood side by side. 3 Saiyans, bound by blood, by pride, and by one unbreakable will, freedom. In front of them, Frieza watched, his face caught somewhere between boredom and irritation, completely unaware of what this moment truly meant, of what was about to unfold. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, more exciting parts are coming very soon. Stuff that you're definitely going to enjoy watching. So stay tuned, keep watching, and make sure you're subscribed. See you in the next one.